Hi, welcome to HowtoDandD. My name is Fred Weller and today I want to talk about creature size in the game of Dungeons & Dragons 5e. Each creature takes up a different amount of space during the game of Dungeons & Dragons. There's a size categories table that shows you on the player's handbook on page 191 what the details are for how much space a different creature takes up. How much space a creature takes up is indicated in the monster manual and in the player's handbook. Often you will also come across objects that use size categories, so just bear that in mind. So the first category is tiny, and tiny takes up 2.5 by 2.5 feet. Now something that's tiny would be such a thing as the sprite here at the very end. The next size category is small, and that is 5 foot by 5 foot, but it is smaller than medium, and that would be something like the halfling here with the bow. Medium is 5 foot by 5 foot also, and that would be classified by the dwarf over here. The next size category is large, and that is 10 foot by 10 foot, or 2 squares by 2 squares, provided the squares represent 5 foot each, and that would be the creature here, the giant creature here. Huge is 15 feet by 15 feet, which represents 3 squares by 3 squares on a grid or mat, and that would be the chain golem here. Gargantuan is represented by 20 feet by 20 feet or larger, and in this case it is represented by the Trent. A creature's space is the area in feet that it effectively controls in combat. It is not an expression of physical dimensions. A typically medium-sized creature isn't actually 5 feet wide, but it controls that space. If a medium-sized hobgoblin stands in a 5-foot doorway, other creatures can't get through unless the hobgoblin lets them. The area they need to actually effectively fight. Otherwise there are penalties. So for the treant to actually effectively fight, it needs this much space. It needs 20 feet by 20 feet. And if it was to go off and start fighting the golem needs effectively 15 feet by 15 feet to engage and battle the treant. Okay, that's pretty much everything I have on creature size and how size works in Dungeons & Dragons 5e. It's more important, I think, in regards to a gridded play. If you found this video helpful or informative, please share, like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Make a comment below if you have any questions regarding creature size, and I will do my best to answer those questions. Until next time, keep rolling those 20s.